Welcome back to On Set with Megan, and as we left off last week, we were chatting about the triggered crypto. So let's speak crypto, and firstly I think tell us what crypto is, because I think a lot of people are still like, what is crypto, and how did you get into it?
Okay, so cryptocurrency, I mean, so many people are so scared of it, but 4% of the world's fiat currency, so fiat is, euros, dollars, rands, 4% of that circulates in notes. The rest of it is a digital currency. So cryptocurrency is the same thing. It's just a different way of me doing an EFT to you, one that doesn't have a middleman. It's all very transparent, open on ledgers for everybody to see. And it's a whole lot of computers that are connected that can map exactly where money gets sent, and there's no way of you manipulating it or creating any you can't disrupt it. It's truthful, which is very powerful.
So why did you get into it? Like what about that attracted you into crypto?
So being a money coach, I thought better know about crypto.
In case somebody comes and says I want crypto advice.
Yes. And I love learning new things, and so I thought, well, how am I going to learn about this? Because Google is like a bottomless pit. And I didn't want to learn about the people who've lost money, because I deal with a lot of people with financial challenges and I want to be able to help them faster. But I know crypto is volatile and scary and most people have lost money. I wanted to learn from the people who've made money. How am I going to access those people? And so I paid 10,000 Rand to invest in learning from a conference. It was by Work Your Wealth. And got told about cryptocurrency. We also got told to do little exercises about working out the cost of inflation. What do you think the cost of inflation in South Africa is? Am I allowed to ask you questions?
Oh, totally. Yes, I get it wrong though. Probably around, isn't it normally about like 4% inflation?
Okay.
It's around there. That's what I would think.
Okay, so if you think of like 1,000 Rand that you used to spend at Pick n Pay last year, would you be able to buy more or less this year? And how much less?
I almost feel like you're buying probably 10% less of what you could have bought last year compared to what you're buying this year. Because it's also, if you just look at how things go up, I mean, school fees alone goes up 10%, petrol goes up equally, probably 2-3 times a year. So I would say you're buying 10% less minimum per year for the same value.
So everybody's inflation is different depending on what you buy. Everybody's basket of things would be different.
Yeah.
But so at that conference, they made us do these exercises where you write down like 5 basket goods and you find out using Google what the prices were 5 years ago. And the government doesn't take into account food. Who doesn't eat on a daily basis? The government doesn't take into account fuel. Who doesn't use fuel on a daily basis in some way or another?
Yeah, because if you're not driving, you're taking public transport, like in some form.
And the third one is electricity. So the government is working out inflation not based on those 3 things. So you can understand why inflation is crippling us, and why when you've got a family, both parents have to work and often some need 2 jobs, and you're just never having time to spend with your kids. So it's a system that is very broken, that nobody wants to look at because we keep having the veil of stuff pulled down over our eyes.
So I think then what we should be doing is that in our next part that we're going to go into, which is going to be why consider crypto, let's talk about if we can lift that veil and how we can answer some of those questions. Are you keen on that?
Yes.
Great.